Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back here again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Ondori. So Ondori is a coin that just went live. We've covered it before if you picked up the coin, which I didn't. In June, it was a 1-to-1 ratio, and you could buy it at, I think, like 3, 4, or 5 sub-satoshis. And if you bought it, like I did, in August, it was a 2-to-1 swap ratio. What I didn't know, what I know now, I'm not going to start singing those song lyrics, don't worry. Yeah, what I know now is that they're opening. They have opened at the SAT market. It is no longer a sub-SAT coin. So this whole time, people who were buying it back in June knew this, and no one mentioned it to me. I didn't even really look into it. I just knew nothing about Dick's Asset or Ondori. That's what they use for the swap token. These people were pretty much like 10xing their investments. So, since you buy a coin at the subsat levels and it opens at the 1 Satoshi mark, what's bound to happen, as it did now, as you can see, is that, I'm trying to scroll up here, there's a huge sell wall. Because people are already saying to themselves, alright, we've broken even, and, hit the bricks, kid. I've made the money that I wanted to make. I bought this thing when it was like at 1 or 2 subsats. And, I'm ready to go. But this whole illusion of really, 10xing your money is just that. It's an illusion because nobody's buying. Unless, they are buying, but there aren't any buy orders. You can't just dump on anybody. So you have to wait. However, this coin is mind-blowing with the competence of their team. And when I say competence, I mean that from a sheer investor standpoint. Maybe sheer is a bit too extreme of a word, but a lot of guys out there, when you buy their coin, they don't interact with you, they don't talk, they're not hanging around the chat, and it's not a coin or a token that is so exclusive that it's like, they're out in a meeting with Bill Gates. No, it's just that they really don't want to talk to you. And when people start to speak up and say, hey, we'd really like to see some progress, then they go on this whole campaign of saying, no, look, we are doing stuff. Ondori, it's the total opposite. Not only are they always there to talk to you in the chat, not only is the chat extremely active as well as the community. Trust me, they love this coin. All of the work speaks for itself. They already have working masternodes. To me, that is just unbelievable that not only do they have the wallet, the coin is already swapped and live on an excellent exchange. It's not just a decentralized crypto bridge, which of course there's nothing wrong with that, but this is a pretty decent exchange, coin exchange. They have masternodes and they have wallets, and the swap started to take place back in June. The 2-to-1 ratio was in August, and we're really going, like we're really ready to roll here. And, the team just speaks for itself. The main guy in charge, I believe the way you pronounce it is Kratos, I believe it's Kratos, Kratos. He's always in there talking to everyone. And, my theory here, if anyone wants to hear, it's not a philosophy, I'm not reading from a stone tablet, but my little theory here about the sell order, of course, is that I think unless a whale comes in, this is going to be here for a little while. But if you believe in the project, this is great. Besides that 2-to-1 or 1-to-1 ratio swap, it's never going to be that cheap again. So kind of wipe that out of your mind. Don't be saying to yourself, oh, I could have bought it cheaper. No, it's at 1 Satoshi right now. The team is incredible. They put out the work. The work is there. But, a lot of the people that I see who can pull money into new project after new project are not people who are freakishly good swing traders or anything like that. No, it's people that got into crypto back in late 2017. They experienced the bull run. They had 100x gain on everything, and they can pretty much keep pulling it in. Pulling or pulling, whichever I just said there works. Now I think what's happening is the well is starting to run dry, so unless Bitcoin can break past the new wall and hit 10,000 again, and it gets crazy media coverage and new money and new investors start running in, that's when it's going to pay us for everybody who's been waiting here the last year, actively investing in projects that they deem worthy. This is a project that really will in my opinion, take off. I just see that the community's excellent, and most of all, the team is just out of this world. What was the one thing? I don't even care if people don't like him. Donald Trump, he says he arrives before schedule and under budget. That's kind of what these guys remind me of. But don't let Trump destroy your investment choice for this coin, whether you like him or you don't. So yeah, that's Ondori. I think it's great. I think it's got a lot of great things coming down the pipeline. It's as cheap as it's ever going to get right now. I said, of course, excluding the 1-to-1 or 2-to-1 swap. That's in the past. But right now, it's happening. And we're just going to wait and see. It's a shame that everybody wanted to dump here. But I mean, it's what you got to deal with. And oftentimes I see coins that are stuck at this price point, whether it be that people are manipulating the markets and right when it breaks a certain level, everybody sells down. And you look at it and you say, man, I'm afraid to buy more. Like, what if this keeps tanking? What if they keep driving it into the ground? And then sure enough, right when it takes off and explodes, you say, gee, I can't believe that it, this time last week it was at 15 cents. Now it's at 40. Gee, I really should have bought more. Not to say that you should just go in and buy everything, buy up the whole sell wall. But if you like the coin, if you believe in the project, it's really not a bad time to go in and scoop up a few more coins. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. Check it out. Ondori, now live on coinexchange.io. Really shocked that they got such a good exchange right off the bat. And yeah, if you're a whale out there, 13 Bitcoins, if you have them, we'd really appreciate plowing past that. If you could actually get us up to, where are we at? If you could get us up to 5,000 Satoshis, we would appreciate it. The sell walls are very thin here, so it should be easy for you once you get past the other 4,999 walls. See ya.